buddy, huh? Yeah. You're a rub down. Love you, big guy. Thanks for all the chilling times and hanging out with me. Oh, yeah. Give me the belly. Give me the belly. My big buddy. Best friend. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Wanted to jump on for a little bit. Feeling a bit lonely. And, learning Dota 2. Because, you know, I want to do something else other than play League. I'm finding League to be played out for me. So I'm trying to learn Dota 2, because it just, you know... I feel like I've kind of capped out at what I can do in League. And I'd rather learn something new than spend my energy constantly playing the same things over and over again. Like, I know pretty much what every champion in League does. I genuinely understand how to do certain things, but my skill level has peaked, I think, to a degree. And I'm not having the fun that I once did with the game. That's not to say that I don't want to play it, but I probably won't do any type of competitive play with League. Just simply because it's not fun. So Dota 2 seems to offer more complexity, more details, more information, more ways to, I guess. Are you cooking something? So I think, you know, I was watching, like, what I did when I played League and I first started playing it, my intention was just to watch pro games. And I sat around and just watched pro games because I didn't know if I really liked the game, didn't know if I wanted to play it. And, you know, it didn't really spark, I mean, it seemed interesting, you know, because of the 5v5 content. It seemed interesting that you could get into a scenario where you could do like when you watch competitive games, they're a lot more enjoyable than playing regular games, just because of the fact that people are coordinating, they're helping each other out. I liked the team spirit of it all. In reality, that's not the truth, right? And I'm sure that's similar to Dota, you know, where you're solo queuing and you don't really have a group of friends that you're hanging out with playing, because I don't have any friends. And so I don't have anybody to play with and do that kind of stuff. But the point that I'm trying to make is when I was playing League and I was watching League, it was quite an interesting experience, because I remember with Braum, like, I was watching, and what made me want to play the game was Ashe and Braum. More specifically, Braum. He's one of the tank supports. And the thing that I liked about it was they were in a group fight, and Braum popped his shield when Ashe was using her flurry of arrows, and it was just shattering against his shield, and I just thought that was the most amazing thing ever. So that's what drew me into League. So the way that I've been approaching Dota 2 was similar. You know, I been watching games and just trying to see if there's anything in the game's structure that's drawing me in, and I saw a couple of things today when I was playing that made me want to put a little bit of energy to learn it. Excuse me, I don't plan on being anything great in the game or anything like that, and in just a small amount of playing around I did with it, because I haven't played a normal game yet. I mean, I have in the past when I've tried playing Dota 2, and it's so starkly different than League in a way that just the interface made it difficult to interact with the game. So then I spent a lot of time trying to make the interface work like it did in League, and, you know, ultimately to my own demise, I suppose, because I didn't really keep playing the game. But the thing is, I don't want to do that this time around. Like, I want to learn to interact with the interface the way that it was designed to interact with. some of the major issues that I'm running into are, let's see, so as an example, like Storm Spirit seemed to strike my mind. Like there was a guy that was playing Storm Spirit, and boy, I really like the way that this champion moves. Like he's agile, he does things, he's got some defensive abilities, and he just has this free teleport that, you know, based on how much mana you have, allows you to do certain things. My demo mode is broken, so I can't interact with it the way that you would in a normal game. I don't really know how to fix it. I used to be technically inclined, but I'm just not there anymore. But let's see, free spells, and I would have preferred, like, you know, like in League, the thing that was different with that is you could hold Alt and then hit your like QWER and spec into it. Or put the point into it. Now it's Control QWER, and Control is an awkward placement. Like you got to do weird things with your pinky finger to try to. That's one of the noticeable differences in League as far as incrementing up your skill levels and that kind of thing. So it's going to be challenging, I think, for me to come from League in some ways. Like I think in some ways, I think League will be a benefit to me. I'm getting the impression that it also may be a detriment to my skill and my ability to play the game. But so when I interact with the creeps, I haven't figured out the auto attack timing for the last hit, so it's like I'm not real good at it. And then activating your spells, right? Like this is my defensive spell, I guess. If I would want to shoot past somebody, if they're trying to run away or whatever, try to put them in a certain radius. I don't know what the radius is. Let's see. Not really saying the radius. But when you do creeps, and one thing I found was kind of interesting is you can actually miss as a hero. Like you can miss. And holding the screen, you can't really keep the screen on the player. I mean, I guess there's ways of getting around it. Activating spells is different. Like it seems like they're point click spells rather than, say, in League where it's like skill shot based. I don't know if they're all like that, but I know that so far for some of the champions I've seen, they are. Like I lit him up and I didn't do any damage. The thing I was watching about this guy, it was amazing. Like this guy is hyper mobile. Like he can dash when he needs to. Let's see, let's level up until we get to level 6. And then we'll put our point there. Yeah, I don't know the build order. You know, what causes me to have a better build order? Like what would I want it to be in? Like this static remnant doesn't seem like it would be all that useful other than like say his extra damage periodically, but like maybe into overload or possibly electric vortex. So let's go with the reason I say overload is because I believe it's an amplifier. Can be activated to grant Storm Spirit and nearby ally heroes 3 overload charges, provides bonus attack speed. So I would want, I think, either spec into overload or potentially electric vortex. So I'm trying to use the control keys here. And auto attacking is challenging because it's all on the right mouse button. So it's like it's difficult for me to interact with it because I'm used to hitting the left mouse button. So right mouse button is usually walk in League, and the left mouse button is usually attack in League. So it's not the same. It's surprising how much of a difference it creates or a barrier to entering the game for me. So this is my R, and it's like I can hold it down, and then I left click. So I hold it down, and then it's like, I don't know, do I hold it down? No, I activate it, and then it's, okay, so I just hit the right mouse button, and it allows me to TP, but it's based off of my mana. So I take off, like, say, free spells, and I hit it, it'll charge, and I can go the distance, however how much mana I have. And there's no cooldown so far. It's just like I activate it, and shoom. So now, if I get to the point where, like, I run out of mana, then I can't use it anymore. So it seems to me that this champion would want it to be an, ooh, that was cool. I bet you that was an electric charge. But so it's all based on like the guy I was watching was just decimating the game, and he was like all over these guys. Like, right, it was quite exciting to watch just because of how mobile this champion was. It's really hard to hit the creeps, right? Like, you got to be really specific. Like, I don't know, with League, I think it has like a helper to help you to understand, or click the target you're trying to click. Like, you'll click near it. Like within Dota, though, you gotta click directly on the champion or on the creep, you know. So it's like it's very precise. Go back to free spells, you know, and I guess that's kind of what because like if somebody's running, you could be using your R, you can get in front of them, then you can hit Q, and then you'll blow and you'll detonate, and then you got this bonus charge. I don't know, where does it store the charges though? Like, is there a way for me to know how many bonus charges I have? Huh. A vortex that pulls enemy units to the storm spirit's location. Oh. Ah, that's funny. It's dragging him away. I wonder, like... So I got a charge right now. Is this at overload charges, level 4 gains? So I have one current charge. I wonder if you can stack more charges than just one. Give me a sec here. Hey, how you doing, Gooey? I believe that's how you would say that. As I've mentioned to a lot of people in Kick, I'm just doing this to have fun. I don't have any money. You know, I'm pretty poor, so... but I appreciate you thinking of me and hanging out. So that's something I wonder if they have, like, an intuitive click option that would help me to click better, you know what I mean? Or if it's just, I'm gonna have to take the time to figure it out. Now, the one thing that I've noticed is champions feel weighted in Dota 2, and I speculate that that's probably only in the beginning, just kind of like they do in League. They feel kind of weighted in League, and I guess what I'm trying to say about weighted is they just feel heavy. They don't feel fluid. Maybe it's just the basic. The problem is maybe me not being familiar with the interface, the auto attack timings. I feel like a lot of what I'm doing, like if you ever play Annie, say versus like Tristana or Caitlyn in League, or any ADC, the ADCs feel clean. Like they have a reasonable response time. It's kind of slow in the beginning, but the more you play and the higher you get in rank, obviously the more fluid they become, you know, as their attack speed goes up. But this guy here, like, if you look here, it says 1.5 plus mana regen. Like, I've noticed the numbers are very flat in a sense. Like, what am I trying to say? Like for as an example, this gives me plus 250 health, or plus, you know, 60 static remnant damage, or plus 1.5 mana regen. Like, it just seems like it's very understandable. Like with League, it just feels sort of like things are slightly more convoluted. So I'm eager to understand, like, the thing I haven't quite picked up, and I did, I'm doing actual looking into, let's see, I have other browsers open. Like, I'm trying to, like, see, look, like Sven was another one that I was looking at. How to play as Sven, right? Like, this dude is crazy. Like, he was just clear. I mean, like, what I'll do is I'll go into a game and I'll watch the people that play and the people that are doing well, so I can get an idea of what the champions do, right? Like, and how they function, you know, like, what is their combat stat? Like, how do they interact with other other enemy opponents, and what are they really capable of? And because it seemed to me like when I first had a glance over at Dota 2, everything seemed slow and weighted, and it felt like there wasn't a whole lot of room for creative outplays or anything like that. But then I found Spirit Storm, and I'm like, wow, that's kind of crazy. You know, how mobile she is and how quickly she can get in there, how much, you know, you can do the damage and get out. And it's just the fluidity that I saw this player playing this champion to. I was like, what the? That makes me want to be able to do it, right? So then it drew me in, and it made me want to learn more about the champion. But I don't really know what the build paths are. You know, so like when you purchase your items, early game items, what do the items do? Like the magic wand, say, or the boots of speed, plus 45 movement speed. So this is what I would probably look into, like mid-game items, late-game items, situational items. Okay, so this is kind of laid out similarly to the way League is laid out. And the thing is, I don't really know. Let's see, what does it say? Passively blocks what? Targeted spells once every 13 seconds. That's insane. That's like Edge of Night in League of Legends, where it puts the shield, or I forget what the other item is in League that does that. Looks like a cross symbol kind of thing, and it basically gives you a spell shield. But like every 13 seconds. Core items. So like in League, they give you percentage breakdowns based on statistics and say, well, you know, so this is good right here. This helps me out with like, how do I spec my character and when do I spec anything? So it's a QE spec, right? QE. Let's see. So this is a passive ability. See, like what I was doing is I was going all into like overload. So it looks like you go into Q, and then once you can't go into Q, you go into E. So you go into E or W third, go into E second. Let's see, can be activated to grant Storm Spirit and allied heroes within. Huh? How can it activate? Like I was looking at it and it wasn't activating for me. How do you activate it? No. I'm clicking on it and it's not activating. I mean, unless there's something else. Like with this guy, because of how much he uses his mana, it's like you kind of want that mana regen, right? So you're in here and you're just kind of doing your thing. And now I'd like to, the one thing I think I'm going to do is I'm going to set it up so that, you know, player target myself is going to be based on, I don't know why these audios reset, but they make them so loud. But like right now, when I'm finding it difficult to interact with the interface. You know, because it's like I'm not used to like, okay, I'm going to be way over here. My character's doing something off the map that I can't see. In League of Legends, it's atypical for that to happen. I mean, you can do that, but it's not uncommon, from my perspective, to play with the map locked on me. And then I toggle off of myself, and then I go do what I want. So if I want to click on the mini map, I'll do this or move it over here, and then I'll click back on myself. But you know, the demo isn't even working. Like it's targeting between the group of creeps and me, and I'm like, well, I don't want it to do that. You know, so it's kind of throwing me off. I don't know how to fix it, so I can't really play around with this little demo mode. Alt in, and then you know, like throw down my little dude. How many times can I do that? Oh, that's interesting. How long does it last? Interesting. And I think as you go through, can't you like do damage and go through them? So they're saying it's activatable, but I don't think it is. I think this is passive. Yeah, the ability is passive. So this guide is already telling me something that isn't necessarily true. So it looks like my computer is puking again. I'm probably going to end up upgrading this thing because I'm just... It's at its end of its life, really. Like, we're at the top end of what it's capable of doing. You know, games are just getting so intense these days. So I kind of wish that there was, So where does the vortex get placed? Is it like... And it's like after I use an ability... So we're going back into queue. So Creates an explosive charge of image of Spirit Storm that lasts 12 seconds and will detonate and deal damage to any of the enemy units near it, right? So that makes sense. I get that. The explosion actually hits units in a 300-yard radius, but will only be triggered in 235. Can be self-cast to cast in place. So at one point, like, I hit Q and it automatically activates it. So I don't know what they're talking about. Can I place that anywhere I want it to go? That would be interesting, because then it would give me more outplay capability. Because rather than diving in and be like, and then like dropping it right next to the dude and then continuing my attack run, you know, it's like, what I'd like to know. See, I keep misclicking things all the time. You know, and it's funny because I was looking at the towers. Like in League, the towers hit you horrendously hard, right? It's really insane how hard they hit you. In Dota 2, they feel more like they tickle, but they hit a lot faster. So it's... This vortex is... I'm at the center of the vortex. So I'm basically pulling people towards me. So I could, like, you know, lock the guy down. And I can, you know, like, shoot out of the way, and then, you know, I don't know. I don't even know if that's a viable play option. So it looks like... So the build, or the specializations are a little bit different. So it's not like you build, like in League, you build one until you build the other out, and it's like you just, you know, it's fairly static in the way that you build it. It's like, it feels like with when I'm specializing into Q, W, or E, or whatever, that there's a chance that I can specialize the wrong one at the wrong time. So, let me think here. How does this work? Casting a spell creates an electrical charge which is released in a burst on Storm's next attack, dealing damage and slowing nearby enemies. So we got auto attack on, so that's a thing. So casting a spell, so casting that, or casting vortex. So so you only get one electrical charge. What I'd like to do is actually play a game. I just don't feel comfortable enough in the interface. I still want to set up the self-targeting. So it's whenever I move. Basically, whenever I cast any of these abilities, I get an electro boost charge that... Now, they're saying... Where's my browser? Where'd my browser go? There it is. Restores health and mana over time. Effect is lost if unit is attacked. Empty bottle refills your nearby refills near town fountains. So okay, the thing I need to learn is like how do you use the store? I think that's a fairly reasonable thing to do. Like, I want to have at least some basic skills before I play a game, so that at least I know kind of what I'm doing, even if I feel like I'm out of place and clunky. Let's see. Open the in-game shop by pressing the hotkey F4 or clicking the gold icon at the bottom of the screen. What I would like to do... Now, let's see. I wonder if... Is there a way to play a custom game? Is that a thing? So can I play Dota? There we go. Doesn't have to be public, it can be unlisted. And I don't need to put a password, right? Game all pick, whatever that means. New player mode. Radiant. That's fine, I guess. I don't really know who's Radiant versus who isn't. Heroes. Why is this all like... Okay, so... Back to lobby. So I guess let's start the game and just see what happens. Because it's the thing is, I would like to kind of get a general sense of what I'm doing. I also want to set up like the more I interact with this guy, the less I like him, only just because he feels clunky to me. But maybe I'm wrong, and it's just because I don't know enough, right? Like I don't know enough, I haven't learned enough. And but the one guy I was watching, man, he was pretty sweet. Like watching him play was crazy. Strategy time, how about is there a way to just skip ahead? Yeah, because I'm just doing a basic thing here. Also, how do I pull up the...
Prepare for battle.
How do you access the console in Dota 2? You do it, you need to enable it first through Steam's launch options, then you can create... Okay, so... Huh? Really? That is a lot of work to just get to the console button so you can make some minor changes to the way that things function. Because, like, some of the stuff that I've been looking at, let me see what my... I would say it's probably my processor. My computer has been acting really squirrely. No, and I guess this what kind of throws me off, right? Like, things are acting squirrely even though my resources look fine. You know what I mean? Like, I should be running smooth with no choppiness at all. I speculate that the reason it's acting this way is probably due to the fact that when my wife and I were hanging out and stuff, and we accidentally spilled something in my computer. And it went bzz, bzz, and then it turned off. I haven't had to replace it or anything, so I speculate that's part of what's going on. You know, it's just dying, essentially, just slow, arduous death. Oh, arduous death it be. Alright, so how to access the interface. Open the in-game shop by hitting F4, right? So the thing is like I want to be out, say like over here or something. Let's see. We hit T for the scroll. Let's teleport out here. Alright. Yeah, so it's doing this goofy thing. Like, I'll hold the space down. It's supposed to target me only, and it won't let me. It's like I want to hold the camera on myself so that I'm not forced to constantly smack the edges of the screen. You know, I feel like that's such a clunky interface in that regard. I would rather, like in League of Legends, I have, hey buddy. I have it so that I can hit the 9 button on my mouse, and then it locks the screen onto me, right? So I don't have to do anything. It'll just stay with me, and then when I want to pay attention to other things, it makes it easier to want to pay attention to what's happening on the map, right? Because I can click on it, I can go to it, but then bam, I come back to myself and it's stuck on me again. Like it's... that's something I'm going to have to change until I get more comfortable with not actually needing to see what everything's happening on my character, right? Like, and I think that's probably a lot of League players are going to run into that experience where it's like the camera, unless you're like high elo players where it's like you rarely spend a lot of time looking at your champion, you know, because you're so busy interested in looking at what's happening around you. Like the fact that you can miss hitting a creep kind of like, it's a mechanic that I'm confused about, right? Like it doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but I guess it's another mechanic to say, like, you know, maybe you can get something item or something that'll help you out, and it kind of gives you an advantage, say, over somebody else that doesn't do that. So the reason I wanted to go into a quick game is I wanted to hit, oh, so go to F4. Okay, so F4 brings up the game menu, or the window menu to buy stuff. That's how we're looking at that. Open the shop, browse and search, quick buy items. So, I'm a little bit pseudo-stressed because it's like I'm trying to interact with my computer and I'm not getting the results I'm looking for. Like, where did my Dota window go? Oh, here we go. Okay, so I'm looking at this. Wanted to understand the build orders a little bit. So let me get on my spectacles, my glasses, so that hopefully I can read. Yeah, as much as I don't want to, it's going to cost me about another $1,500 to upgrade my computer, and I don't know. You know, with all my medical issues, it's like I wonder if it's a good opportunity to, you know, do anything with, really, because what's the likelihood? Like, I have difficulty sitting for any length of time, and so what is the build order? So maybe what I should do is, let me open this one up. Open a new tab, open a tab. So now one will be, will be my specializations. So I know what abilities to max out, and then the other one will just be, wow, that's clunky. Why do I gotta have to do that? Alright, stop it. Here we go. I kind of thought there was like a top versus a bottom spec, you know, when it comes to the windows and layouts, but this, I guess, will work. Alright, so then we're going to go into Q. It seems awkward to me to specialize Q first, given the fact that all it does is it drops a dude here. Like, I suppose, like, if you're fighting with somebody, it's just that extra damage. So if I walk through it, does it trigger it as well? Let's see. No, it just they must have gotten close enough to trigger it. Oh, interesting. So if, okay, I kind of understand a new mechanical outplay here. Is I could, so what, we're at level 5? So at level 5, they're saying going to E. But, so as an example, like, level 6 would probably be easier to show you, but... So say as I put my guy down here, and then I hit the creep with my vortex, it pulls him in. Well, I didn't get him far enough, but the hope was to pull him in to detonate the bomb. So, like, if I'm fighting with somebody, you know, that's something I could see where I'd want to do. Like, so I shoot past him, hit the Q, pull him into me, it'll detonate the bomb, and then I'll also get a charge and I'll get an empowered auto. That seems kind of cool. You know, my mind works a little bit slow, so it's like hard to always see all the different things I can do. Wow, just like, oh, the timing is so rough. Like, the autos are about 2 or 3 times slower. Or it's like playing Annie in League of Legends. Like, I was never really good at playing Annie because she was just slow on her autos. Like, when you play ADC, your autos are relatively quick. That kind of bugs me. Like, I'm not sure why I would miss so much. Is it something I'm doing, or is it something that... Yeah, look. So it's like you can't guarantee and reliably get CS because you might just miss the auto. Oh my god, go away! Stop messing with me. Like, let me just close some windows, let go of my mouse button. Jeez. Alright, so we got level 6. So I can see something where, like, I'll hit 6, I'll shoot in, hit this, I hit my Q, or if I have mana, hit my Q, and then pull them in. Okay, so it's... I like that empowered auto, though. That was nice. So look, I mean, look at how fast it shoots. Pew pew, pew 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 pew. It's like it just shoots so quickly. So even though they don't hit for as much, they shoot so much in rapid succession that it's like the damage feels pretty significant. I almost wonder if likely it is I'm going to be able to I didn't buy any starting items, so that's probably a big part of my problem too. Okay, so starting items. Let me go up to my starting items. It says go with 4 iron branches. So F4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go with a fairy fire. How do you find them? Fairy fire. And a tango. So where's my courier? Oh, there it is right there. Get out of here. Hey, look at that. I got all my thing in there. Yay. So now I can eat trees and stuff, right? No. I can't eat trees? Did I eat the tree? Because it didn't go away. Okay, so I'm at level 7 now. At 7, I go back into Q. You know, I don't know exactly what's happening as far as why my computer's running so crappy. Because it's like my system's running well. I wonder if it's related specifically to, say, how many streaming services I'm using. Like, maybe what I need to do is... well, here's an example. Let me show you. So I'm using an add-in to OBS that allows me to stream to 4 different services. Currently, I'm streaming at... okay, you can go away now. 8,400 kilobits per second. So it's putting a significant strain on my output, my send-receive at like almost 40 megabits per second. And maybe that's what's going on. But the thing is my internet service says that I have 300 up and 300 down. So, like, why would I be experiencing any kind of bottleneck in a way that would cause me to lag like this, right? I don't think that that's what the issue is. All right, so firing myself in here, hitting the Q, hitting the charge, you know. So, I mean, I guess it's fine. Like, that works. Wow, that was pretty reasonable. So we're at level 8. Oh, I'm seeing my thing here again. Okay, level 8. Goes back into E. It's such a unfamiliar play style. So I got 512. Let's go ahead and do an X here. What is an X? So what do these actually do? Target the ground to plant a happy little tree that lasts for 20 seconds. What does that do for me? +1 all attribute. What? Get out of here. So what, you plant it near lane and it gives you a bonus to your stats? Come here. I feel like Scorpion in Mortal Kombat. Come here. And you throw the spear into the guy and it drags him over to you. Boy, having that ability to lock the camera on me would be huge. Because I feel so displaced being forced to not do it. These creeps is really difficult to get the last hit on. Okay, so we're at level 9. Let's go back into Q. Control Q, we can do this. Boy, I like that empowered Q. Or not empowered, but empowered auto. So I think I get the empowered auto after everything I do. So I got an empowered auto. I'm holding a lightning strike, basically in my hand. Ooh! What's the deal there? Is it just because I'm hitting the tower and not a creep? Yeah, okay. So let's read this. Storm Spirit becomes volatile electricity. Becomes volatile, charging across the battlefield until he depletes his mana or reaches his target. The activation mana cost is 25 plus 7.5% of the total mana pool, and the cost per 100 units traveled is etc. So it's based on a certain amount percentage, and then it's also based on how far you go. His total mana pool damage is expressed in damage per 100 units traveled. Huh? So the longer you travel, the more damage you do when you reach your location. Can't be cast while rooted. Abilities and items can be used while traveling. Interesting. This ability destroys trees. Storm Spirit is invulnerable during the ball of lightning. So I could use it to get out of dodge. So like if I'm fighting somebody, I'm like, you know what? Nope. I'm out. I become invulnerable and I'm just done. Well, it's like even if you hold the last auto, right? Like, and you're trying to wait, you could totally miss the last auto. Okay, so we're at level 10. Level 10 says... Huh? Maybe because people specialize into this tree, and go with the mana regen so that my mana regen goes up. So I'm at 2.92 mana drain plus almost 1 point additional. So let's plant the tree. I mean, I guess, like, I don't know what the tree really does for me. What does a tango do? Consumes a target tree to gain 7 health. Regeneration for 16. Consuming an iron tree doubles this healing amount. Comes with 3 charges. Can be used on an ally hero to give them 1 tango. Forge to survive in battle. Forge to survive in battle. Okay, so there it damages a tree. That's cool. Huh. Alright, anyway. Z. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Alright, what does V do? It's the Iron Branch. We basically fart out a little tree. And then 2 damage. Fairy Fire does 2 damage, so... What is my total overall gold? I have 2950, so let's spend some money. Money, 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 money. Observer's Wand. What does this do? Plants an Observer's Ward and... Oh, jeez, that's like... That's huge. So, let's see. So I guess I don't really understand, like in the build, they're talking about these specific items, but they're not saying when to buy them. So even their specialization is slightly different than what I would think. By going into mana, you know, for this particular thing here, they wanted you to go into Overload. And get 20 plus Overload, attack and movement speed. Main build 1, main build 2, like, I mean, I would have to spend some serious time lighting up some, let's see, let's power treads. Let's go with the power treads first. Okay, we're gonna get some boots coming now. Witchblade. Not enough gold. 4 armor, and I guess this really depends on who you're fighting against. And I guess that's the problem, is like it's gonna be difficult for me to understand. So,
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Okay, so my courier brought out my boots. I feel... I feel about the same, honestly.
Tower is under attack.
Like, I can kindly, vaguely feel like I'm getting somewhere here.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
So let me see if the video on this is set up to be border windowless.
Top tower has fallen. Your bottom tower is under attack.
See, exclusive, no wonder it's acting wonky. Like, what is it with every single game that I play that wants to, like, reset my border windowless to whatever they want it to be? Because I have my graphic card set up so that it'll handle border windowless without a problem. So now I should be able to alt-tab out without it, like, basically taking a dump. Oh, the autoing is so off. I'm level 12. So I don't put anything into Electric Vortex until, like, ow. Like, say, level 13. Boy, I weirdly wish that left attack was the attack. See, I pulled him in there, so that's not bad. Whoa, okay. So diving does damage. Like, I guess like we were talking about, it accumulates damage. 489 gold is where I'm at. What do I need? I can get the Orb of Venom. That's cool, I guess. I don't really know what it does or how it helps me other than basic. It said something about poison. Huh. So does it empower my auto? Is that what it does? Hmm. I'm feeling like I'm going faster. Why does that feel that way? Poisons the target, dealing 10 magical damage per second, lasts for 3 seconds. Wow, I can see that this game is going to take some serious time to get used to. Wow, that was nice. That was a good clear. Like level 13 is seeming like when things are starting to turn on a little bit.
Enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Come here. Yeah, it's gonna take a moment. It's gonna take a moment. Probably years, really. Huh. That's actually not too bad. I kind of dig it. Like, cause, like when I'm fighting somebody, I'll basically pull them in, and then I'll get an, once they get close to me, I'll get an empowered auto off on them. There we go. Starting to feel like I have a little bit more fluidity to my play. 1,400 gold, so let's look at the bank again. So I didn't have enough to buy the dagger, but I think I bought a couple of other items. F3, see what's in the courier, right? F3. I'm hitting F3. No, I don't want to die. Huh, that's neato. Okay, so I did get the dagger. The dagger gives 40 attack speed, 12 intelligence, 1.5 mana regen, 5 armor, and 300 projectile. Ooh, what is that? Turn my shit purple. Or was that just the, Ooh, here we go.
bottom tower is under attack.
Okay, we're starting to feel a little bit better. What is my attack speed? Attack range, attack speed is 236.
Your bottom tower is under
I think I remember seeing somewhere in the 400s attack speed would be. So that's maybe not uncommon to see somebody with higher attack speed. And we'll drop a ward per se, like bloop. Like I wonder if it's better to stick it in a certain place or...
Your bottom tower has fallen.
Ooh.
Your top tower is under attack.
So I'm level 14. I would assume that I can wander off into the jungle, right? And like kill stuff? Or is that like
Your top tower is
not
under
the best
attack.
way to think of things? So we get another ward, so now we've increased the vision again. So the only thing that I wish that like was different, like with League of Legends, my mini-map is bigger than this, considerably bigger. Like it's out to here. I'd like a big mini-map, and this is the biggest I can get the mini-map to go. Let's see, interface. Is there an interface play? Here we go, interfaces. Can I just do a search? Health bars, courier shop, camera, map, mini map, hero size, mini map, misclick protection, alt preview. What does alt preview do?
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Map background, map position, icons, alt icons. Map background is realistic. Oh, well that's just like... Oh. Well, I like the realistic map better. No, I'm not a lefty. I like looking at it from the right. This is it. This is all you get. That's extra large. Like, are you kidding me? Seriously, it feels like it should be like at least 30 or 40% larger. You know, because there's just so much going on in the map. It's like it's overwhelming, right?
Your middle tower is under attack.
And it's been really challenging for me when I'm watching games based on like the data on the minimap to know where I'm actually at in the game, right? Like I think that could have been a little bit easierly done. Because it's like half the time I don't even know where I'm at on the minimap.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Okay, so they're saying now with this particular thing here, 250 health. So we're going into 250 health. Kind of dig it. I'm really feeling like I need more mana regen. Come on now. Tooltip don't need to take that long. Okay. Intelligence, spell amplification, mana regen. Ooh, this is what I'm looking for. The Kaya.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
So I'm getting more capable, which is nice. Hey-ya, hey-ya, Kaya. 2100, I got enough for that. Bring me the Kaya. The Kaya and Sanj. So this would be the next thing, the Sanj and the Kaya, which would give me additional mana regen. Because right now I just feel very mana heavy, but I don't know how to get mana back, right? At this point. There we go. Oh, jeez. I thought that T was the town scroll here. I don't have a scroll, so I would assume that's something you buy then? I'm just gonna walk it out, dog. Just walk it out. Gow. So it feels reminiscent to a degree of Nocturne when I was learning Nocturne, because the auto attacks get pretty consistently quick, right? And everybody's telling me, like, why do you keep just individually autoing, you know, with Nocturne? And I was like, well, the reason I'm doing that is because, you know, attack move, right? Like, as an ADC, you're like, well, attack move, attack move. It just makes sense, attack move. But that's not always appropriate, especially for Nocturne, when you should be just letting your Nocturne auto-attack instead of moving every turn between it. What does that do? Hey! Bounty and bonus gold. Going in deep! So yeah, I really haven't quite figured it out yet. Like, this is... like, I know there's jungle camps, I just don't know where all the camps are. So that's confusing. You know, and fighting the jungle camps helps me to level faster than, say, my opponent. So, like, I'm trying to understand how this character plays out. What does this do? So let's see. So F4 would bring up my courier window. Let's buy some more tango. Whoa. Okay, that works. I'd almost like to buy some mana potions too. Not bad. I'm starting to feel the fluidity now, at least a little bit. Also, I need to pick up a scroll, right? Pound scroll.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
That's something I probably needed right from the get-go. Neutral items. I'm not familiar enough with what neutral items are or what they do. So I would imagine that the more trees I eat, so it doesn't increase the speed at which my health regens. I would imagine the more you eat, the better it gets. So I like this champion, I think, but I'm finding the playstyle to be a little bit awkward. I was expecting that, you know, the abilities were different. When I watched the person play it, it just seemed like, wow. It just seemed like, wow, no, such a no-brainer. And it seems from what I can tell, am I getting hit? Yeah. Why is it not attacking the minions? Why would N be an option? Seems like it's so far away. Get out of tower range. Let's shoot over here. Oh, I can't go over the wall. What is all this? Hey, look at all that. Whatever that means.
The enemy's top tower is...
I got no mana, man. So it's like positioning and repositioning seems to be very selective on like for this champion, like you'll position auto a few times, reposition auto a few times. You want to keep them from running away, you hit W. You want to like protect yourself, they're getting close, hit Q, maybe W, like QW kind of thing. That seems like a combo deal there. I want to play a normal game, but I know I'm nowhere near ready. I think what I have to figure out is how to get the screen to lock on my character. That'll make me feel at least a little bit more at home in the environment that I'm in. Because right now I'm feeling like I'm really displaced. So I'm struggling to find my footing. I think if I can have something that reminds me of League a little bit, it'd make it easier for me. I think I can be brain dead and follow the build orders. I think I'll understand more when I interact with champions. I think vaguely I understand the premise of the game. You know what I mean? Obviously, when I take out their what would be called their nexus, you know, in League terms. And you know, they have the lanes, so I understand that much. I understand, you know, combos and counterplays, that kind of stuff. But what I don't know is a lot of what the enemy does. And so I think that's going to make it a bit more challenging for me. I don't know what some of these side objectives do or anything like that, so I need to sit down and read about the side objectives. What's this? Craft a neutral item. I want movement speed, quick hand. You know, from what I heard, apparently these don't change the outcome very much. Oh, so the town scrolls you have to keep buying? That's interesting. It's like, how do you efficiently know what you're doing? And what is this? Crafting status. Let's see. So the next item is this. It's 4,200.
Your middle tower is under attack.
2,100 for cost of completion. All right. I'd like to see how the champion feels, you know, closer to its completion. I think the reality is I'm just going to be a dumpster fire in this game until I get more understanding. But I really need to set up the lock the screen. I think that's mandatory for me. And I'd also like to fix this here. Like, what's this deal? Like, why does it keep jumping the target? Why not focus me? That bugs me out. Like, I want it to focus me. Focus me! Like, when I play a game where I was doing something in the game, I don't know if it was the demo or what, but I'd hit the space bar, and it would keep the camera locked on my champion. But now it doesn't do that. And I think it's in the demo mode. That's why it's doing that, I guess. But... because it's like, I don't know if the key bindings are all the same between all the different configurations or something, but it doesn't feel like it. It feels like the demo has its own setup, and then this, you know, the regular games have their own setup. So, anyway. That's cool. I'm clearing some waves pretty quickly. Like with League, I'm used to it feeling like, what is the right word? Easier. I guess. I'm used to it feeling easier. Like right-clicking is really throwing me off, and then it's the ease of use. But it's just, I think the reality is just I don't know enough about the game, so it's hard for me to feel like even my auto attacks feel heavy. This bumping the side of the camera all the time is difficult as well. I would prefer I didn't have to do that. I mean, I can obviously click here, but... So, and I guess the champions can get to level 30. Like, it's like See, look, like, for me to, like, I don't know. I guess I'm just not accurate with my autos, right? Like, that's what's been most difficult, is I'm not accurate with my autos. League was way too forgiving in that arena. So, like, when I would left click, if I wasn't approximately near the target, it would help me out here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it would say, oh, well, you're closer to this target versus that target. You're close to the, you know, the champion versus that versus the minion. Like, it would do some math in the background, and it would help me out. I'm finding that, like, I just have bad click eye coordination or something. Like, I'm like clicking on things, and it's like, I'm like, why isn't it doing anything? And I'm like, oh yeah, well, I'm approximating where they're at versus like, because you begin as an ADC, you begin to become familiar with like approximation clicking. So like if I wanted to hit the target, anything around the edge of the target would be fine. But with this game, it's like with Dota, you can't do that. Like you can't just, you gotta click directly on the target. So that's gonna take some leveling up on my part, that's for sure. Alt F4. Let's finish that build item, and then Paramezma, or whatever it is, like Parasesma. So, Mystic Staff, 25 Intelligence. Attack Speed, I kind of like... Wait a minute, what? So it's already taking an item that I have in my inventory. But this is already in my inventory. I already have this Witchblade built. So now I'm just finishing off. So like, okay, so it's building into that item. Alright. So looking at the mini-map, I would think that there's a camp right here. Okay, cool. Kind of figuring it out. And then there should be one over here, I think, possibly. Yeah, it feels more fluid, and I bet you if my game wasn't stuttering so much, I'd probably feel better with how fluid the game feels. Well, that's not bad. Like, so when you get up there, you know, it starts feeling a little bit more fluid. Well, that's cool. So I just delivered my my item. The closer I get to not enough gold. I still need 2,800, so I need 302. Because I think the longer I spend learning the general dynamic, the faster I'm going to make the transition into the game. So they're saying that on level 20, I should go into static remnant cooldown, so whatever that means. You know, if I can kind of work with the UI and figure out how to play a reasonable game, I mean, I don't need to know all the details, right? Like, to play a successful game, I think I just need to understand the basics. 3-second cooldown on that static dude? What the? Wow. When does that happen? Okay, so I probably got what I need. Not in the secret shop range. So where is a secret shop at? I'm confused, dude. Where's the secret? What is a secret shop? Secret shop. Question mark?
The enemy.
Hold the phone. Where is? In the forest, bordering in the middle lane on both Radiant and Dire sides of the map. Huh?
Welcome to Gaming Basics, your watch show
Terrific.
and territory. here for Radiant, and then here for the dive.
Ah, so they're talking about the middle lane. That's not even close.
Items not available at the main shop. These items are often essential for late game strategies or for heroes with specific needs. Advantage comes up. Also, tutorial.
All right, so
Radiant,
here
and then
and here.
for the dive. These
Ah,
are unique and
okay.
powerful items not available at the main shop.
Not available at the main shop. Radiant victory. So we won while I was learning where the secret shop was. I don't know. I don't want to troll a game, right? Like I don't want to troll a game. Because if I go into a regular game, I'm going to troll. It's just a thing, right? Like I'm not going to know anything about the champions, what they do, what I need to avoid, how to engage, what is the best way to go about it. Like, I mean, I think I'll kind of vaguely get along. What I do think I need to do though is let's set up the locking of the camera and everything on the space bar. Let's figure that out. How to lock camera in Dota. With that done, the camera will lock follower. Okay, so that's great. Like, how do we do this though? I don't agree. I mean, that maybe as I get become a better at Dota 2, I'll feel that way. But right now, it feels like I'm at a serious disadvantage because I don't like not being centered on my champion when I move around in the map. You know, I feel very uncomfortable. Like, I don't like to try and get my brain working around all the different angles because I'm at the far left of the window or I gotta walk into it. League doesn't work that way for me. Like, I'm so focused on the way that League works that if I can bring some of that back into Dota 2, and then I can learn to let go of that a little bit as I get better at the game, seeing that it is somewhat limiting, maybe I'll start to see it that way. But right now, I feel extremely difficult. Like, they're looking at it, I think, from the perspective of, well, you know, you smack the edge of the screen, you go wherever you want. You click on the mini-map, you go wherever you want, right? But I'm talking about, like, I'm not asking to stay locked on my camera on me. I want to be focused on me while I'm interacting in the area with my camera so that I know where I am in relation to the camera. When I'm at the bottom right of the screen or when I'm at the top left or whatever, I just feel uncomfortable, right? Like I'm used to it following me along. Start by going to the settings. Players must first assign a hotkey to the settings menu. So this is old. This is old because this doesn't look like this. None of it looks like this. Let's see. Let's set it for 2025.
Okay, I don't.
In Dota, you can lock the camera on your hero using the double click on your hero's portrait or binding. I don't want to do that. I want it to be easier. I have that already enabled. I've listened to this song about 70 times. Let's go ahead and change this song out. Ugh, I got so many window tabs open, I can't. Where is it? Here we go. So let's see, maybe I can go to my favorites. I'm gonna play some of my favorite songs. Alright, here we go, Dota 2. Like, I know why they want you to not lock the camera. What I'm trying, you know, there's reasons to lock the camera. Especially if you feel like not having the camera lock. Like, I don't like smacking the edges of my screen. I think that's an inefficient use of my time. Because I could be spending, like, say, like I'm fighting somebody, and then they end up, you know, running outside of my camera window, and And then, oh, I got to smack the screen, you know, so that I can chase them down. But I'm already standing next to them, but I'm already outside the screen range. You know what I mean? So now I got to smack the screen to move the camera over so that I can follow the fight. When in all reality, I guess what you can say is that, like, from Dota 2's perspective, I mean, if you hit the mouse button, not the mouse button, like the spacebar was what it was set up before, it'll lock on your camera, lock you on you again. So I mean, I guess that's something, or you can hold the spacebar, but like, that's not even working right now. So I don't know exactly why it's changed. It's just not working. Camera. Space. Show recent event. Ah, well, that might be why it's acting weird. So I forget how to look at myself, though. For some reason, I'm getting hungry. Give me a second. I'm going to take a quick small break. I'm going to take a potty break, and I'm going to also grab myself a small snack. Even with 3 monitors, there's just not enough going on. Not enough room to do everything. I'll be back. this. Looking forward to the idea of being possibly finished. Realize we gave. No, it's fine. Whatever. No, because I don't want it to hurt me. I'm aware of, like, its faults, and I just don't think it'll be good for me. I'm just eager is all. Yeah, I guess I could if I wanted to do that. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so I'm attempting to... What's all this now? I'm trying to figure out how to set it so that I can lock my camera. I want to lock the camera because it's what I'm familiar with for now, and then as I get better at the game. So anyways, the options... See, I thought there was a... I'm displeased with how poorly my computer is running. In Dota 2, you can lock the camera on your hero using a few methods. Double-click the hero, which I don't think is an appropriate thing to do. I don't really want to, like, click every time I want to lock the camera. Like, I think it needs to be more fluid than that. Go to bindings on the hotkeys and select hero enabling. I'm pretty sure I've done that. Look. Abilities, no. Spectator hotkeys, no. Hotkeys. What would it be under? Go to select hero, enable hero. Yeah, select hero is F1. I don't really want it to be F1. I'm okay with it being 9, but 9 is meant to be bound to group 9 for whatever reason. So let's see. How about... Alright, equals will be fine. Equals is fine. 9 to next to 9. I mean, I would prefer it not to be like I had to pull my thumb so far back, but... select hero enabling. How to lock the camera. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. How to lock the camera.
Locking the camera on the hero in Dota 2 is very simple. And for this one, as you can see right now, it's not locked in. I could walk off screen if I wanted to, and it wouldn't matter for the camera. And in this stance, you can only move the camera while going with your mouse to the edge of the screen, and that's how you can move it while also moving your character. Now, if you want to change this, there are multiple ways to do it, but I think the easiest way to do it, in my opinion, is to just hover over your profile right here and double left clicking it, just like that. Now once that...
Okay, well, like, okay, so like, when I interact with the game, when I play League, I hit 9, and then I unlock my camera, and then I do whatever I want all over the map. And if I want to move the camera, shuffle it around, or whatever, I unlock it, and then I do whatever I want. And then if I ever get like where it's like I'm out in the giggly weeds with my camera, I just hit 9, and it locks back on me, and I'm good to go. Like, that feels pretty fluid to me. This feels clunky. Like, I don't want to go, okay, click on my portrait, do whatever I want to do, unlock the camera, click on my portrait. So I'd be double clicking probably like 70 times a day, or in each game, just to lock the camera back on my character. That seems like not the best way to go about it.
Just like that, now the camera follows my every move.
Yeah, Dota 2.
Is perfect. If you want to turn this off, you can click it once, and now the camera stops once more. Happy locking the camera on the hero, and have fun.
Nope, that was not what I was looking for. On the options menu under the Dota 2 settings, Options, options, options. Here we go. And then, no. Dota2 settings, navigate to the hotkeys tab. So I'm in the options menu, under the hotkeys tab. I don't get it. Like, why is this so complicated? Why can't it just be simple? Hey, how we doing, buddy? It's been a bit there, Vark. Hopefully you, didn't bounce out. Well, I want to toggle back and forth, bud. I want to lock the screen, and then I want to interact and do my thing with my character, following my character, and then I want to be able to unlock it and look around the game, and then I want to be able to lock back on me with like a button press, so that I can kind of fluidly pop back and forth to having it locked and unlocked. If you're still there, you know. Because when I play League, I have it set up so that, yeah, well, I was looking at the menu, I was looking at all the things to do, and I didn't see the chat come up. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I mean, that's a general idea. Like in League of Legends, when I'm playing, I hit 9 and I have it lock on my character, and then it's easier for me to fight that way because I don't have to worry about what the camera's doing. And then when I'm done, if I want to like hit 9 again, and then I can move the camera wherever it goes and I can unlock it. I mean, I realize as I get better, you know, at the game, maybe that'll go away, but for the moment, so that I have something that's familiar to me, I was thinking about doing something like that. Let's see. So I just... So I was thinking about that as well. So is it pretty consistent with people when they play Dota that, you know, they use clicks to interact with things a lot? Because within League, you don't do that very often. Yeah, that's what they were saying. Like here in this example, they were saying you could do this where you can double click the portrait and all that good stuff. Yeah, because like with League, okay, I got you. Yeah, because like in League, when I play, it's you don't click or interface with anything other than typically what the character and what the character is doing, you know, and that kind of thing. So it's like, I don't know, I'd probably be double clicking, you know, the portrait like, I don't know, 70 times a game or something like that. I just like a lot of clicking to try and keep focused on my character when I can say like bind it to one button and then be like boop, and then I'm locked on my person and that kind of thing. So that's what I was thinking anyway. I just wonder if there's an easy way to do that. Like right now, I just changed it so that the select hero button is my equals button on my mouse. So let's see. Let's see. I'll just pick a champion real quick and then.
Storm Spirit has arrived.
See the demo. Also, you know, bounces around, and I don't know why it bounces around. Like, it was initially set to space. Okay. Well, I appreciate you, you know, trying to help out. So, let's see. So, okay, now, this is good, because I hit the equals button, and it brings me back, which is cool.
Prepare for battle.
Then you're just saying double-click on the character like this. It was at one point, I don't know what I did, but it was set to space. So you see how it brings me back now? And then it, like, if I space a second time, it'll take me like to the center of the map here. So it's inconsistent, but I used to be able to hold down the space key. Yeah, okay, I got you. So you're thinking permalock or force on the edge pan. Well, let's see here. Well, how does fighting feel? Because it's like, when I'm playing in League, it's like I have a hard time managing the camera, and then also managing, you know, what I'm doing in the game, right? Like, so if I'm fighting somebody and I'm trying to do a combo or something, I find it difficult to do both. You know, because I was thinking like, well, you could go in and like. Oh. So, what, like there, and then point of interest? Oh, that's interesting. Ah, cool.
Without a doubt.
I kind of like that. That's neat. Huh. What? That's cool. What's grip camera? Like, I don't even think it'd be so bad if I could, like, say, like, double-click the equals button that I set it to.
The spirit moves me.
Oh, okay. So the way I was looking at it, like, okay, so, like with this guy, I can alt in, right? And then I hit my thing, and then I can drag the guy in, and then if he starts to run off the map, I gotta kind of pan along to chase him, right? That's typically how the fight would go, is I would... So, combo of locking the camera, and that would probably... So what would be the combo to lock the camera? So, like...
Like the wind.
I guess that, I mean, I guess that's okay. I guess I just have to get more fluid at how to use it, right? Like, how do I interact with it during a fight? And... Because I don't want to lose sight of him as I'm chasing him, so I don't want to be, like, smacking the side of the camera to chase the guy and eventually, like, be able to fight with him, I guess, for lack of a better way of putting it.
Yes.
Okay.
Looking for me? Ooh, who's that handsome devil?
Yeah, the one thing is I'm getting used to is the well, what I'll try and do, so does edge pan, like, is it a benefit to have it or a limit? Does it limit you? Is it better to, like, just click on the mini-map where you want to go?
Well said. Feel the power.
Okay, so you kind of get generally familiar with where people go. Okay. And I guess the question is, so you get pretty comfortable with the whole edge panning thing, right? I love you too. Oh, okay, I get you. It's kind of like this, where you just kind of like moving around kind of thing, and maybe that's just it. Maybe I gotta kind of, you know, it's a sense of growing.
Where's the party?
Yeah, I guess it's just gonna be I'm gonna have to grow kind of thing, you know.
Over here now.
Because it's like, you know, I guess what I don't want to do is bring in bad habits, per se, into a game. I just thought maybe if I had something that reminded me vaguely of League, I'd be more capable of playing.
Ooh, who's that handsome devil? Touché. Let me do a little something.
Yeah, the one thing that's new to me is like the, Alright, cool. Let's see, control, there we go.
That's the spirit.
I get you, so like the stuff down here in my inventory?
Shouldn't have. Looking good.
Ooh, almost smoked him. I agree with you. It took me a long time to learn League. I mean, a long time. You know, to know generally what all the heroes do, how they move, what to expect when you engage with them, you know, that kind of stuff. Obviously, you know. So I'm thinking, okay, well... So I'm expecting some time where I'm going to have to, you know, get used to it all.
The spirit moves me.
So you're recommending that I, down here, on my inventory slots, making them the same as they were in League, so that at least it mimics, and then as I learn things, I can do it along, like... Yeah, okay. I get you. I was watching this one guy play Storm, what's his name, Storm Spirit, and it was kind of crazy, man. He was really good at the guy. So is there like a custom game that I can make? You know, like with League now, they've added in the ability to create custom games with AI, so that you get a kind of a grip on the game. Make your TP scroll, your back button. It's not an exact one-to-one, but it'll take it easier for double tap and get the safety in the pinch. Okay.
Well said.
Yeah, because I think that's what I'm probably going to have to do. Like, I mean, I don't mind, like, kind of vaguely picking up champions and stuff, but I kind of hate to, like, troll out a game and just be completely useless. You know, I mean, I suppose that's like any League game, but, you know. Well, I used to have my TP scroll bound to my, I don't actually mind the T button, right? Because it seems fluid, you know, to hit T and do that thing. I mean, I'm okay with that, but, like, I used to have my, the scroll where you would base. What's that?
Yes.
Huh, interesting. Anyways, the recall button was bound to my 10 button on my mouse. So I would just hit 10 and it would recall me back to base, you know, that kind of thing. But it's okay. I'm just gonna have to grow as a player. No biggie.
Here I come.
So is there a quick key button for this one? Or is it more like you just click and do it? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, right? Because it's like there's just so much to be aware of. Control O? Wow, really?
The spirit moves me.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, well, the thing is, like, I remember back in the day, right? Like I was watching videos a bunch about League, and they're like, oh, you know, all the pro players, you know, they get familiar with how to auto set up their keys. So when they're building out their ability orders and stuff, they would do it through like Q, E, W. So like Alt, Q, E, W, R, like would spend your points. Now it's Control, Q, E, W, R, which is a little bit weird because it's like I'm not used to using my pinky to lock in my abilities.
Who's that handsome devil?
And what I found is different, like, for me, is left clicking or right clicking all the time. So right click now becomes my attack button versus my left click, you know?
Forward! Zip zap!
I mean, I have a general build order and stuff for my game here, but...
Well said!
I mean, how much knowledge do you really need to know before you play a basic game? Right? Is it something where I'm going to have to, like, be reasonably good at it? Or should I, like, I mean, everybody, there's a lot of trolls and don't worry about it kind of thing. So it's not that big a deal to just jump into a normal and play.
We are agreed. I'm over here.
Yeah, well, it's like, sometimes you can't really get a feel for exactly how things work unless you're just there playing it, kind of a thing. At least that's what I've noticed.
My end.
Oh god, yeah, I couldn't imagine winning, but I think, like I was thinking about it, and I'm wondering, like, how much extra benefit League is to playing Dota. Like, I'm wondering if it's more of a hindrance than a benefit, you know, kind of a thing. I mean, I would imagine to a certain degree it's probably beneficial. Like, I don't even know, like, what some of the camps do, because there's a lot of camps out there and stuff. That's kind of what I feel like, because it's like, with League, it was like I played ADC mainly, so it was like there was very specific positioning you needed to do to be successful. Oh, okay. Alright, well, I mean...
Yes!
Well, then how did she play? Like, how did she, like, keep an eye on what her character was doing? Yeah, I guess that's kind of, like, I'm trying to, like, mimic what you do, and it sounds like, I mean, the more you get familiar with it, I would imagine it almost feels limiting that you lock onto your champion at all, right? Like,
Over here now! Ooh, who's that handsome devil?
let's see here. I got you. So how good are the AI in this, in Dota 2? Yeah, last hitting's been a challenge for me, I'll be honest with you there. It's been really challenging, because it just feels like, it's almost like, and with the way I look, because I play ADC a lot, so I'm used to very fluid, quick autos, and then playing, this guy, it feels more like Annie or something. Ah, feel ya, I gotcha. Well, let's see. I'm gonna take a. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so like, well, how do I decide? How do I figure out exactly who's what, right? Like, I mean, what determines somebody mid lane versus top and bottom lane? Oh, okay. So like, say, Sven, S-V-E-N, he would be considered a mid lane melee. Or would he be a bot lane, and then, you know, the alt would be on top, the alternate ADC or whatever. Okay, I feel ya. So now, well, that's good to know where I'm supposed to start at least, you know? Because it's one of those things where I was like, geez, oh Pete, man. So, when I see people play, like I was watching, like, because I'll just sit and watch games because I don't really know what's going on, and then I'll see, well, that looks really cool. There's a lot of outplay potential with that champion. Like with this guy, his ability to, like, his R to dash in and move around and stuff is just, you don't get that kind of fluidity or freedom with any other champion in League. It just doesn't exist. The closest you might get is like Tristana. Okay, so most of these are ADC champions then. Okay. Well, that's cool. Well, I appreciate you letting me know. Yeah, with her jump, yeah. Like, I mean, her repositioning capabilities, or like, say, Kane's dash, or Lucian's dash, or Ricky? Is he agility, or... Is there a quick way to search for a champion? Oh, get out of here.
Cloaked and...
Well, that's cool. I thought there was like a search window. You had to click into the search window and type it out. Oh, what does that remind you? Ever? Oh, you play World of Warcraft? This reminds me of a rogue. Kind of like a Hail of Blades, you know? Rogue. Like Wukong, I didn't realize that you could use the trees, and Wukong was jumping through the trees. I'm like, what? Oh, get out. Oh, yeah, yeah. I created a goblin rogue and I called him 6 inches. Yeah. Yeah, I was a big World of Warcraft person back in the day. Hey, buddy. So, give me about, like, say, 3 or 4 minutes. I'm going to take a quick potty break, and then I think I'm going to jump into a game and give it a shot here and just see what happens. You know, with you on my back, you know, saying, hey, do this, don't do that. Okay, I'll let you go then. Thanks, man. I appreciate you, buddy. You have a good one, man. Hope everything goes well for you.
Creeps, because if you hold that down, then it's very easy to not have to, you know, if you weren't holding this down and you're trying to block creeps, you're doing this, and then you get, your hero gets over here, and then you have to edge pan and then go back to blocking. Instead, just hold the key down, and then you're able to just move your mouse and move your hero at the same time, and the blocking becomes a lot easier, as you can kind of see. So the next option that we're going to look at is camera speed. Put camera speed up to 8,000. The camera moves pretty fast. That's the max camera speed. And I put camera speed to 2,000. You can see, oh my goodness, it is very slow to move. I'm moving my camera as far to the edge of the screen as possible, and it is just not moving very fast. The camera speed is not going to be affected by your mouse DPI. This is simply the speed at which the camera will pan from one side to the other or up and down. And so whatever DPI you have, that's just how fast your cursor moves across the screen. The camera speed is how fast your camera will move across the map. So the default is about here. I believe that's what this tick mark is meant to signify. So about 3,000. I personally play around 54, 62, so on the faster end, but not all the way.
What is going on?
And this just gives me.
Alrighty, good deal. So let me load up my my build order for my champion, and I'll see if I can see how well I do. Honestly. No, I don't want Sven. Yeah, I think I'm going to definitely upgrade my computer. I'm kind of tired of it acting weird. Is it weird that it feels good? All right. And I'm going to end up going with just a basic static build. I'm not going to do anything special. I don't expect to do very well, but maybe I'll surprise myself. And then I think if anything goes well, it's more like dumb luck than anything. All right. So let's see. Let's go back. Razor.
Lives.
You know, it's been a while since I find myself interested.
Sharp knife. Storm Spirit.
No, let's see. Player versus bots, player battle cup. Like, what's a battle cup? I don't want to do a battle cup. What about, is it just unranked? Here we go. New player mode. What is this? Simplified game, no. All pick, turbo pick. No, we'll go all pick. That's fine. Finding a match. Okay. Let's get ready to rumble. I mean, I look at the champions, and some of, like, the more I learn about it, the more interesting things get to me. Because I started out just watching a game, and I'm like, well, that's kind of neat, you know what I mean? But it seemed much slower paced in a way than League. Like, League feels like it's on steroids or something. But then you start watching as people start leveling up and the different combos that people can do, and and stuff in Dota, and you start learning about some of the more of the complexities versus League, and I start getting interested. You know, like when I saw Storm Spirit, this guy playing Storm Spirit or Sven, and I'm just like, what the? So I don't really know a lot, but hopefully I can perform reasonably well. I gotta grab something real quick. What's a big can? Failed to retrieve data. Storm Spirit. So did somebody else lock in Storm Spirit? No. How do I lock in Storm Spirit? I guess that's a thing. So it must not be my turn. Waiting on Radiant.
Your turn to pick.
Still not allowing me to lock in, so I'm assuming it's not my turn yet.
Remaining.
Okay, no, I get it, but like, why can't I lock in Storm Spirit? Was it banned?
Seconds remaining.
I don't understand. So why isn't it letting me? So I'm not allowed to lock in who I want? I gotta pick a champion? Okay. Yes, I'm playing Sven. Like, why can't I play Storm Spirit? Well, I've been practicing on Storm Spirit. What's that all about? So now I have no idea what I'm doing. I got all my build paths and everything for Storm Spirit. Now I gotta, like, make my computer puke to try and get Sven up. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. So now I don't have any pre-existing knowledge about what I'm trying to accomplish. That's extremely unfortunate. So I'm expecting this game to go poopy well. All right.
Of course. Wait a bit.
Okay. Quelling Blade. So I got 93 gold left over.
30 seconds to battle.
Item is out of stock, so I don't get to place any wards. Okay, doke. So we got, it looks like, and we're going, oh, I went the wrong button. So I presume we're going bottom lane. Because I see two people on here, and then I got one person in the middle, so I'm assuming these guys are going to float north.
The battle begins.
What do we got here? Sven strikes a great force, dealing a cleave in nearby. So,
First blood, I cut you, and I split you, and I killed you.
whoops. Nope. So why is there 3 here? So I'm supposed to go top, or what's the deal here? I was expecting one of these guys to go,
Your middle tower.
Hey, look at that.
Yes.
So it's fine. I guess I'll go mid, whatever. Like, I'll go float mid. Like, I mean, if these guys don't want to go, like, what's the dealio? So we got Nature's Prophet. So, like, okay, so he came and he went up mid again. So he came down here, what was it, like a juke or something? Kind of like a way of, like, psyching out the enemy and having them 3 at bottom.
So you say.
So I heard that you can kill your own minions to set off.
Choice. On the way.
Okay. Not bad. I'm at least catching some CS, so that's good.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Okay. Gonna go into the one that I wanted to go. I was supposed to go in first.
That's right.
Leave me alone. Eat a tree.
Good idea. Why not?
I feel like we're pushed up pretty heavily. Like, if we're at this guy's tower range, we're definitely pushed up. Ugh.
Very well.
That last hitting is rough stuff. Okay, so like F4 will give me my power boots. Let's see, boots. Power treads. 45 movement speed, 450. Hey, 6 strength. We'll get the bracelets. I don't mind killing stuff quicker. Oh, I'm gonna let him push a little bit. Like, I don't like being sitting right at his tower. Okay, so I got E. So what does E do? Spends Cry Warden. So it basically gives my team a bonus buff.
It's only proper.
So he left.
Smart.
Not bad. Now I got my bracelet. Well, that's cool. So why is there only one person bottom? I would expect to see more people bottom if it's a dual lane.
Good idea. I can do no less. My code compels me.
How does that work? So it's not like that. It's okay. Okay. Ooh, crushing. Ooh, yeah. So I want him to come back, right? Like, I want him to fight near me, because he just seems to be hugging the tower a lot. Now, I don't know how practical it is that I'm going to be able to do enough damage to actually, like, fight with him. But it would seem to me like... There we go. Booyah. I presume that wave management is probably just as important here. So we're at level 4. Level 4, 3 and 4 go into the middle. Nope.
Why not?
Run, Forrest! Put a healing salve on myself. What do we got here? Restores instantly 100 mana. So I regenerated health reasonably quickly. So I get bonus armor and movement speed, huh? So it's like I don't know exactly like what anybody does in this game. Alright, so I got 1100 gold. I should probably spend some of this. Get the power boots. Boom, boom, and then we're level 5, so let's see what are we going to level 5. Level 5 is also W.
We've only had one top for a while, so I don't know if there's two. Oh, there's two.
I saw someone here earlier.
So he got in there quick.
Yeah, Marcy was up here for a little bit, right?
And it was a higher level than Shakira.
So what is exactly going on? I feel like there's a video running in the background here that I'm not too keen on. Oh, it stuns too. That's nice. Kind of sexy.
That's right.
I'm kind of low on mana. Like, I would like to have more mana.
Yes.
Yes, no? Let's do the C.
Right.
Oh, wow. It's just basically one eat and you get like a whole bunch of mana back.
Good.
Oh, it's like, what am I, throwing it?
Of course.
Woo! What is my ultimate? Can't do anything because I don't have any mana. Like, I don't feel like there's a whole lot I can do to this guy because he's ranged. And I don't have any mana.
Good idea.
I do like the fact that I'm actually getting CS, though. Let's take a look at what the other build items are. Bracers. $505 Mask of Madness. I don't have enough gold to get Mask of Madness.
Not yet.
I was trying to give it to you. Shit.
Oh, it's somebody in the game that's talking.
Ah, I'm bad here.
So you say. Good idea.
What does my ultimate do? Sven channels his rough strength, granting bonus damage and slowing resist.
It's only proper.
I'm level 7, so 7 goes into the middle.
I say how fast
Yeah, that wasn't bad. Not having enough mana is pretty rough, man.
With nothing else.
Your top tower is under attack.
Yeah.
I feel like I handled myself okay in that last fight. I feel like there's more that I could have done, considerably more, but
The seeds of fortune.
I'm gonna plug into the trees here real quick. Oh, it's question mark. That's a question mark ping. So point of interest is up. What is that? That looks so weird.
A good choice.
No, get it off me.
On the bed. I'll do it.
Safe word.
That's not good.
One down. I know. Run if you can.
Yo. Trees. Trees. Gotta eat my fruit. Gotta eat my trees.
And after that.
To battle.
So they had 3 people. I think they did a gank, right? So Wide Ranger, what is he? Wide Ranger. So he's 4-0, so he's considerably stronger than I am. Alright, so F4. Still going with the mask. Of Madness. 18% lifesteal, that sounds good. Versus 15 damage, can I do both? Wow, look at that, that's kind of neat. Fighters out and tells you all the different things you're gonna get. Alright, we're gonna TP back to lane.
Always. Hand it over. Right.
Whoa, I'm getting stronger.
One guard.
Wide Ranger is so much stronger. Like, I don't even think I'm anywhere near in his league. As far as, like, being able to contest anything he puts his mind to. I think we're too far pushed up, honestly.
My code compels.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Oh. Right. That's right.
Ew, kill it.
I'll do it.
See, Wild Ranger is like right there, man. He's like right on that stuff. So it's like I don't feel like I can contest anything. I'm level 8. Goes into my E. What does E do again? So it lasts 8 seconds. So I can boost, like if Wild Ranger gets on me, let's get our speed movement boost. slow resist for 30 seconds, so ultimate grants me slow resist. So what does that do? Does it knock me up? Okay. Mild damage, not too worried about it just yet. But my thing is Wild Ranger, like I don't want him to like pop out of the woodwork and kill me.
Good idea.
Okay, so I'm level 9. I'm going to be putting it into my war cry. I almost killed Wild Ranger by myself. Like, how is that a thing? Is that because of my ultimate? What is that, dude? You on a couple trees? Okay, so it's a throwable item. Fake out. This jungle camp's up, so I'm gonna go take this jungle camp. Or at least attempt to anyway. So is he my support because he helped me take the camp, which was kind of nice.
Of course.
I want more health. More health, thank you.
Not yet. I can remove this. Do it, brother.
Your top tower is under attack.
Good enough.
Like, I really don't know exactly how well we're doing in lane. Like, I mean, I feel like it's mediocre. Oh, okay. So that's a hell of a range, huh? Can I throw it and, like, just... Alright.
Good choice.
Yo. Going ham here, man. Hey, look at that. It hit him. That's interesting. Anywho. Ah. So there's a lot of them down bot. Okay, well anyways, we got items to get, right? So we got Mask of Madness. So Sanjin Yasha Blade.
These calls for patience.
Hold up on here. I don't have enough gold for it. Okay. Let's TP down. We are back in lane, folks.
Yes. Never cross me.
So they wanted me to go here.
His middle tower has fallen.
want to die. I don't want to die yet. So there was 4 again, right?
Are fortified.
So there's 3 bot at least. So that's interesting. The mid laner runs and ganks a lot, so I get that.
Has fallen.
I would imagine they're trying to hold me down. Like, I don't know how much Dazzle's doing, but... Hunguna. You want me to turn the... Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. So is anybody in mid lane besides, like...
Tower is under attack.
Aye. I'll do it.
So we have at least 2 people bottom. I think 3 people bottom now. So it's not just... It's not just... Not just me and the other guy. Ooh! Oh, he smoked him! Kill the tower!
Your middle tower is under attack.
Hey, look at that, we got a tower.
Has fallen.
Sexy.
Your middle tower is under attack.
So is it not a good thing to push up here? Because I feel like...
Okay.
Your top tower is under attack.
So we're level 11, and we're going to be putting it into our E. Oh, man. They came down and helped me out, boy, and we just pushing this tower in like hardcore.
Your top tower is under attack. Your top tower is fallen.
I'm getting out of dodge, man. Run!
Under attack.
No, duck into the trees. Ah! What is that invisibility, man? I think I got enough to get my Singe Blade. Got my Singe, so that's good. I got 13 seconds to TP. I also want to pick up some Tango. Starting items. Let's pick up some Tangos. Not enough gold. How much do they cost? 90? You get a stack of 8 of them. Oh, there we go. Alright. TP out. Whoa. Not wanting to do that again. Wait, what's going on? How come I'm not targeting me? That was weird. So what did he do? Like, is that somebody else? Can't target him. There's all of them. There's like,
Dude, you could have been
like 5 bot. So they're pushing bot like super hard.
Your bottom tower has fallen.
So I'm level... 12. So
Your bottom tower is under attack.
goes into Q, I guess? I mean, it's not letting me do anything else. Q... Could have put it into R, I suppose. I think I screwed up.
Tower is under
One
attack.
more.
I did TP in, correct? Yeah, I did. Okay.
Good. Yes. It's only proper.
That's interesting that they can do damage without even being visible. I mean, I would assume that there's a way to counter that, but I don't know enough about the game to counter it.
My code compels me. So you say. One round.
Couldn't get near him because of the trees. No, 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 don't. Where are you going? I'm gonna TP right back to the base. Let's see, scroll.
Your middle tower is under attack.
So now I gotta walk all the way back out because I TP'd back to base. Sad face.
Okay.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Good.
The middle tower is under attack.
Your middle tower has fallen.
Yes. The battle.
I think that I need to start hitting the jungle camps hard, man.
That's right.
See if I can't claw my way back a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Why not?
Noise. Mini noise. Die. You big brute.
A good choice. Aye. It's only proper.
So I guess that's also confusing. Like, I don't know who's on my team versus who isn't on my team. Yeah, I can't tell if any of their laners are in lane. That's a real issue for me. I need to know. Oh, that invisibility, man. So invisible, man. What am I gonna do? Man down! Man down! So they're controlling basically bot lane. I think the reality is that. Well, let's see. Let's look at level 13. I'm level 12, right? No, I'm 14. So everybody on their team is basically stronger than me for the most part. TP to the jungle camp and see if I can't get any damage off.
Dire structures are fortified.
Nope, not going there. Everybody's stronger than me, so there's no reason to feel like I need to fight right now.
Multiple top, multiple
Your
bottom.
top tower is under attack.
Feel my blade.
So,
Right now.
Your top tower is under attack.
holy crap, man. Diving under tower, anybody? I've had that happen to me enough in League. Holy smokes. So the Yash side of things, I got the Yash now. What would necessarily be a bad idea to get? The mango, maybe? Get a mango? How much are they? 400 a pop? No. Is that right? 65? Yeah.
By my lights, I can do better.
So are the arrows the enemy team on all sides? Like,
Not yet.
oh geez, they were all there. So where am I now? I thought I TP'd in. That's surprising. I must have canceled it or something.
I'll do it.
Is there any jungle camps I can clear real quick before they get to us?
Bow down.
I feel extremely limited.
One back. Good idea. That's right.
Sven, stay back, dude. Let them push. We're way behind.
Good.
Stay at the tower. Let them push.
Yes. To battle.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
Nice. Let's push top.
Okay.
Am I dead? I think I died. No? Where am I?
Brave.
I must have TP'd back or something.
Right.
It's a good idea baiting the boat.
Okay.
They'll adjust, but it worked for the time.
Of course.
Alright, let's be careful.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Of course.
Yeah, let's get back. If they want to engage, they can engage away from their tower.
Yes. Very well. At last. What do you say?
Wow, that stun was so long. So I'm pretty sure they can't hear me because I don't have it turned on, I don't think. I didn't realize they were actually talking, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off my music.
Go might be warded.
I'm going to turn up my volume. I got 1100 gold. Do I have enough to finish my item?
What did we learn from
No, I need 950 more to go.
Aye. Good idea. Attack. On the way. Feel my blade. The battle. My code compels me. Good enough.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Monster kill!
A good choice.
Let me at him! Let me at him! Did he just grappling hook his buddy?
It's only proper.
I'll take the gold. I'm happy with that.
Good.
I know I'm about to die by the Wind Ranger.
Agreed.
So where's the jungle camp? Like, I want to hit a jungle camp to try and just get out of the light of day, so to speak.
Yes. I'll do it. Fight the outcast blade. Onward. Not yet.
Huh, interesting. Well, he's gonna kill me. I was completely, is like, I'm not sure how you would combat that. Like, how do you even combat somebody that's completely invisible? So, in relation, as far as, like, level, I'm 17. They got a level 25. Holy crap. I bet you it's that Lone Ranger that just goes invis on you.
Mid, maybe?
Mid.
Let's see. Can I turn up the speech volume? It's all the way up.
Ah, shit.
So, game render quality, use basic settings. Like, I'm going to go back to audio. Master volume. So how about this? We turn the game volume down a little bit. Or how about this? Game sounds, go back down to, like, say, 70%. Music. I'm okay with music being up a little bit. Unit speech. Go down to, like, 70%. Why would it pick all the way over there? Stop it. Master volume. And then what I'll do, I'll turn up my Windows volume a little bit. I want to be able to hear them more. I think I got enough gold to purchase my item. There we go.
I can do this.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
On the way.
Oh wow, 3 of them?
Tower is under attack.
I'll back out.
Your bottom tower.
Let's wait for the rest of them to come back. They got this.
Your bottom tower
right.
has fallen.
So you say. Aye.
I don't see any jungle camps out here that I can potentially snag.
Why not? Okay.
Your top tower.
What the hell was that?
Very well. My fault, Hunter. Good idea.
Your middle
Holy crap.
is under attack.
Let's turn it down just a pinch.
Good choice. Agree.
Your top tower is under attack.
Forward.
Welcome to the secret shop.
Of course. It's only proper.
I haven't taken my magnesium much today, so I'm not like, my arms and everything are cramping.
Alright, guys, let's not chase. Like,
There we go.
Aye. A good choice.
Is there a camp over here? Like, it feels like there's a camp over here that I might be able to get access to.
That's right.
Oh, I won't need to. Look at all that. Nice.
Aye. Yes.
Yo. Yeehaw, I'm running.
Hold up.
I don't want to die. There's a... Okay, so she's like that Valreiki or whatever it is kind of like Anivia. I got no gold, so I can't really do much there. And well, let's do this. Since I'm going to be down for half a second. Get myself some magnesium, so maybe I can feel like a human again. My body uses up magnesium really fast due to my digestive issues. It's quite distressing. I don't know that I would have done much better had I played the champion that I trained on, so to speak, but let me grab some
So you say.
oh, 9 tangos? Holy crap, I didn't realize I picked up 9 tangos.
On the way.
So we got one of our friendlies way out there doing some work. I need to just level and get money. That's what I need. It's unfortunate because I had played with my other champion more, and I understood that champion a lot better, and I don't think I would have been such a dumpster fire.
saying get out of there.
It's only proper.
Yep.
Good.
Let them push. Do not chase.
My code compels me. Good idea.
Yeah, they're kind of just waiting for us to step out so then they can wipe us again.
Yeah, so
Nice.
if we stay in the base, like, yeah, we can gain an advantage.
Combatant.
Oh, I'm frozen. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Holy shit. Tell me there's a this regenerates your health. No.
Your
Alright,
top
time to eat some
tower is
trees.
under attack.
Very well.
Oh, come on, get me in the fight, coach.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, froze me in place and just wiped me off the map. I have the Sage, but okay, so like what? Can I sell this back?
Your middle tower is under attack.
Can't sell while dead.
Push mid.
Your bottom tower has fallen.
Bro, she might end the game, like...
Under attack.
I missed that, my bad.
Your bottom barracks has fallen. Your bottom barracks has
Ah, shit.
No, dazzle down! Yeah, don't bring me back in the game. I'm not doing anything good here.
Fuck, she didn't try to kill me. Weird.
Finally.
Oh, that's a waste of an ult.
Not enough gold. Alright.
Why not?
I was fully prepared for her to try and kill me.
Very well.
I was just saying no. You can.
How do I keep ending up with TP scrolls? Do I like buy automatically a TP scroll every time I'm around?
Yes.
She's just got a hard on for me, unfortunately.
Okay.
I just want to kill the Wind Ranger. Honestly, we can win the game. Okay, that's the only thing stopping us.
Good. It's only proper. Good enough.
Where did he go? I mean, I can't be as weak as it seems.
On the way.
Your top tower is under attack.
So you say. Yes. Yeah. Aye.
Matching up.
Said we don't have vision in that
Oh
jungle.
shit, you're able
You
to get all
shouldn't
this.
be out there.
Oh, competition. Actually, like.
The poor fellow. Like, you can just tell the disdain in his voice, like,
Jacob, but he
what the
was
fuck, man?
trying to, like,
What are you doing?
Tower is under attack. Dire structures are fortified. Your middle tower is under attack. Your top tower has fallen.
Yeah, man. I'm crushing it, dude.
Your middle tower has fallen.
5 seconds.
Your middle barracks are under attack.
2, 1. Hey, they got him.
Finally! Holy shit!
Your top barracks are under attack. Your
Rejoice.
top barracks has fallen. The enemy now has many.
Dead.
Good old-fashioned beatdown.
That's right.
Okay, push.
Your middle tower is under attack.
What do you need?
The Wind Ranger's back.
Is under attack.
Oh god, the guy is everywhere. Like, why would you create a champion that goes invisible? I guess it's kind of like Eve, Evelyn, you know what I mean? But it's like, oh god.
Can't say that, eh?
All right, let's see. What else can I buy? I don't think anything I buy is going to matter much, honestly. I don't really know what to get rid of. Like, destroys a target tree. Increase the attack damage against non-hero units. 8 million. Okay, so like this feels like this was a starter item.
GG.
Your middle tower has fallen. Radiant victory.
Well, like they must have brought that lady back to life, right? Because like she was dead, and then it was like she was gone, and then it was like she dead, you know, and then she was there, like in your face, like right away. I don't think I got a single kill, which is probably to be expected, honestly. Oh, I really wish I could have played the other champion that I wanted to play. I think things might have gone slightly better. I wouldn't say much better, but slightly. Because I had no idea what Sven does. I don't know how to keep my... The part of the reason I liked the Spirit guy is because, you know, he had mobility on his side. Like, I could get out of the dodge if I needed to.
I might as well just have you for one.
Alrighty, so I'm going to go off and go make myself some food and kind of relax a little bit. I'll probably fart around with this game some more in the future. You know, when I'm off stream, to get a better understanding of what I'm doing so that when I'm playing, I don't feel like I'm such a burden to the people I'm hanging out with. I did such a bad job at, I think, being a frontliner that it was terrible. Like, I couldn't really do much of anything. I don't really understand my power spikes, don't understand how strong or tanky or not that I am. I'm still getting used to the interface and stuff, so that's also a bit to play there. So hopefully I'll do better next time. But me and Buddy are going to go chill out for a little bit. Say bye, Buddy.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah.
Hope you all have a wonderful afternoon or whatever it is, whatever time it is for you.
Actually, at least
And until next time.
it's